Hey guys, and welcome to this video. So today I am back with another drugstore top 5 for you guys, and this time we're going to be talking eyeliners. So this was pretty highly requested among the top 5 requests. So I just want to kick this off by clarifying that these are my top 5 favorite eyeliners. There are so many great eyeliners at the drugstore. If I don't mention your favorite, it doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just means it didn't make my personal top 5. But again, just like there are tons of great swimmers in the world, they're not all Michael Phelps and they don't all make it to the Olympics, and this is like the Olympics of eyeliners for my channel. So with that weird metaphor, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first eyeliner I want to talk about is this one. This is by Physicians Formula. This is the priciest of all the eyeliners I'm going to mention, but it is well worth the price. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. So it claims to both be an eyeliner as well as a serum for growing your lashes. I haven't noticed a difference with my lashes. I don't necessarily love this because of the serum part of it. I just think it's an excellent eyeliner. This is the best felt tip liner I have ever used. It never runs out of juice. I can do both eyes and it doesn't dry out, and that's huge for me. And even if I have a lot of eyeshadow on, it doesn't kind of pick up the eyeshadow as I go along my lash line. It stays nice and saturated and very, very black. So that's another big thing for me that I usually have an issue with felt tip eyeliners. And this is like the perfect balance between being a flexible tip so that you can really work with it and get it into all the crevices you want to get it into, but it's also stiff enough to give you the control that you want. And I love how thin the tip is. You can get a very, very precise line with this, as well as kind of a edge to a cat eye. This is the eyeliner I'm wearing right now, and it's just so easy to work with. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but I do think that this is 100% worth the price and compares to any high-end eyeliner I've ever tried. Okay, this next one holds a very special place in my heart because this was the liner that I used to really learn how to do liquid liner. Before this eyeliner, I kind of struggled with liquid liner, so if you're a beginner like I was, I highly recommend this one to get you started, and it's the L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense felt tip liner. This felt tip is very, very flexible. It's a perfect size to kind of create the line for you, but you're not going to be able to do a perfect cat eye with this. But if you're new to liquid liner and you just want to kind of perfect just doing that simple line across your eye, this for me like saved me when it came to liquid liner. I just thought when I was younger, I'm never going to be able to do liquid liner. It's just not for me, because I started out straight out the gate with those little paint brushes, and in my opinion, those are better for people that have a little bit more experience doing eyeliner. But when I finally picked this one up, it changed my opinion of liquid liner. I was like, I can do this. I think the little handle on this makes it a lot easier because you can get right down here, and then this part isn't very long, so you have a ton of control as you're applying to your lash line. And this felt tip, just the shape of it and how flexible it is, it's very, very forgiving. So again, for beginners, this is my recommendation for sure. And then kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum, when I got much better at makeup and eyeliner, this became my new favorite, and it is the NYX Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner. So this is kind of the opposite of that last one I talked about. I'd recommend this to people that are a little bit more experienced with makeup and want to get that perfect edge to a cat eye, that really, really sharp line that almost looks like you use tape or concealer to clean it up. This is that liner for me. The brush on this is so incredibly tiny. You can do really, really precise detail work with this brush. And the other thing I love about this liner is that it is so black. This is the blackest liner of all of the ones I'm going to mention, and one of the blackest in my entire collection. So again, I wouldn't recommend this for beginners because it is the blackest black, the tiniest brush. But for those of you that love doing little creations with your liner, love doing winged liner, this is the perfect tool to create all those looks, to get some serious detail work, and I highly recommend it. This has been my holy grail liner ever since I got my hands on it. This next one is a relatively new recent find for me compared to the others, and it is the Milani Stay Put 17-Hour Wear Liquid Liner. This is the matte version, and I love the way that this looks when I do a wing. You can't get as precise of a wing with this one as you can with the other one, but I like it for kind of a thicker wing because it has that matte finish. So it creates just a different effect than the typical cat eye that you see. It's more kind of 60s because it's thicker, it's matte, and it just has a really, really cool effect. The other thing I love about this liner is it does not budge. If you are going to a wedding in 100-degree heat, this is your liner, this is your answer, because this stuff will not move. I've worn this on moving days. I have put this through the ringer and this just doesn't budge, but at the same time, it's not hard to get off at night. Just a simple cleanser or regular eye makeup remover will take it right off, but it will not come off until you take it off. So I just really have a lot of trust for this liner. It's not gonna budge, it's not gonna move, it'll stay put all day, and I love the fact that it's matte. I just think it gives a really cool effect. And then last up, this again is a recent find for me. I did a first impression of it and I wasn't really sure about it in the moment, but as I've worked with it more and kind of broken it in, it's become one of my favorites, and it is the Essence Gel Eye Pencil. You guys know from my brow pencil video, I am not about that sharpener. I do not like sharpening my pencils. So as much as I love the Maybelline, I think it's called Lasting Drama Gel Liner, the L'Oreal Carbon Black, the Rimmel Scandalize, all of those are great liners. This one I think is as good as all of those, but it has a twist up so you don't have to sharpen it, and it's only $2.99, so it's the cheapest of the bunch. I don't even know why we have a home phone anymore. I use this for when I want to do more smoky looks, where I want to have a liner that I can blend out and kind of smudge out and not like that perfect black line. More of that lived in liner look. This is perfect for that. I also wear it in my waterline. I find that if I put it in my waterline, wait a minute, do something else with my makeup, let it dry and kind of get tacky, and then do a second layer, it doesn't budge for a really long time. But this is waterproof, and I find with those 2 layers it lasts a lot longer, and when it does fade, it doesn't go underneath my eyes like some liners do. When you put them in your waterline, not only do they fade by the end of the day, but they also kind of create a dark shadow down here where the liner kind of bleeds out. I don't have that problem with this one, so I highly recommend it, and it's so worth the try because it's only $2.99. So that is going to be it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!